We have quite exciting updates for Dashboard Designer this quarter. So the first thing is we are introducing a out-of-the-box patch management dashboard. So a little bit recap. Two releases ago, we start to introduce the patch management data set in Dashboard Designer, and now we are introducing an out-the-box dashboard. So if you are still new to the patch management data set, you haven't given it a play yet, this is a really good place to start because we provide it to you out of the box. You can take a look. If you don't like it, you can create your own. And this also really highlight the power of the patch management data set in Dashboard Designer because now you can, in one dashboard, you have charts that cover the endpoint vulnerability, devices-based charts. You can also have patch management, patch intelligence, charts that have a patch pivot or even cover CVE. And last and definitely not the least, deployment history charts all in one dashboard. So the sky is a limit. It's so flexible. The patch management data set in Dashboard Design is so flexible, but this out of the box dashboard hopefully will get your juice going to see creativity, how you can make the best out of the data set you have. That's the first update. And the second update for Dashboard Designer is we're adding new fields to our data sets. For the devices DAX score, the people DAX scores, we're adding a lot more dimension about the devices and the people. So when you're creating charts to a dashboard to analyze the DAX score, now you have more dimension, more attributes you can slice and dice your data from. So for example, the devices, we added key fields like device model, device type, people, we're adding the city where that person's from, country, department. So that will make your analysis of that score so much more rich. For the devices data set, our big data set, we are continuing adding data fields as well. So we're adding last software scan date, we're adding the OS, end of feature support, and end of service date. So those, again, will hopefully make your data set rich, so enable you to do more different type of analysis. So that is Dashboard Designer. Now I'm going to switch gear to talk about reports. A little bit recap reports. For report, we started with patch management report. Last quarter, we introduced 6 more reports. And this quarter, we have some exciting items for you. So first, we're introducing the capability to schedule report. So the experience is very similar. You just pick a report you want. It's still the same way. You give it a name. You pick whether you have PDF, CSV, or Excel. But now you have the recurring schedule option. This recurring schedule is highly flexible. Not only you can choose the end date and start date, we support recurrence at the day level, week level, month level. So for example, if not only that, we even have a time that let you specify exactly which time. This is specifically for the Patch Tuesday use case. So for example, you can have it every month occurring at a certain date of every month. Let's say the 10th day. So let's say we can say, for example, the 10th day, and you can specify the exact time. AM, that's probably too late. Let's do AM. And then you can also specify whether you wanted the date or you want to do on the first Monday or Tuesday. So for example, if you're using the Tuesday, you can probably do the first Tuesday. This is a mistake, obviously, every 1 month. And end date, you also have the option of you end by a specific day, end by a certain occurrence, or no end date. So this is very similar to our favorite email client, Wink Winks, in terms of setting up a meeting. So if you're familiar with that, this should, you should have no problem setting up a recurring schedule like that. And that is not the only thing we're adding. So after you schedule the event, you can still continue to do the filtering just like before. But here, what we do add is another step, which is email. This is very useful for you. Once you schedule the email, now you can even specify who to send the email to. So now you can even just set it up, say every month you get a report, send it to you, send it to your colleague's mailbox. Doesn't even have to log on anymore to see the report. So here it's important to note that here currently we're limited to fellow Neurons members, so somebody who has already have access to Neurons platform. So for example, I can email it to myself, and then that's it. Then now you can submit the report. And we also enhance the list view so you can see what the schedule is, what the last one, what's the next one is. So that makes it so much more easier for you to find the schedule you want. And once you click into it, just like before, you can see all the details, what filter you apply for the meeting series. Now you can also see who's been distributing to, and even the full report history. So very full feature for the emailing and schedule. It should meet your needs for collaboration, scheduling, and sharing the reports. And that's not the only update. Those are cool updates, but those are not the new updates. We also made enhancements to the report template itself. So for example, one thing we did is on the report, we add the icon to indicate patches that has been superseded to match the UI. I know on the patch management UI, you can, for patches that has been superseded, there is a certain icon. We're matching that icon. Another feature request from you is some of the devices. Let me show you an example. We added a field called unique devices because so far what happened is when we count installed devices or missing devices, what we do is say, for example, if you have 2 devices and they have 2 patches installed on both devices, we count them as 4, 2 times 2. So this will give you a truly total count of how many device patches has been installed. But some of you gave us the feedback that, well, we also want to know how many unique devices in the report, so we have a better sense of what the report is about. So we hear you, we're adding that. So yes, so that's and we are also working on adding for the deployment-based report. We are also adding capability to filter the report on only failed deployments only. So now, just like some of the scan-based report, you can filter to missing patches only. For the deployment report, we also have the capability now to filter to failed deployments only. So those are the key updates we're adding to the reports, specifically patch reports. So I hope you like those report updates. I think it really make our reporting features so much more full-featured, adding so much functionality. So that's for report. That's not the last update for me yet. Last but definitely not the least is Audit Trail. So last quarter, we introduced Audit Trail as a technical preview. This quarter, we are officially GA-ing it. And in this update, not only we added many more events. For example, we added the device deletion event, the reports event, also the dashboarding event we are updating. We may also have bot from Robin, Neurons bot event coming up shortly as well. The but that's not the only update yet. Now you can also export. This is quite key. Some of you may want to export it to keep a copy or just to have do further analysis. Now we have a capability for you to update the events on the UI in a CSV. You can, of course, filter it first. You can easily say, I just want to see the patch management reports first, and then you can filter it easily. It's easily done. Another update we added is now we can able to see more detail about the event. So some events give you a device deletion, for example. So now we support additional attributes for events. So because some of the event you do need more spaces, more information, more attribute to show than what's in the table. Now you can drill in and see those additional attributes. You can also see related record because sometimes event doesn't happen in isolation. It's a part of a series of event. Now you can even see that series of event in related record. The last one is before and after. So for some of the event, you have a value that's before and after. Now you can also see it under device details. So that's all the update from me. Quite a full update from both Dashboard Designer reports and Audit Trails. Hope you love the updates we're adding.